Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys some more Pixelmon on the PocketPixels Red Server. If you guys are excited for some Pixelmon and you want to see more, hit that like button down below and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We got the Twilight crate going on. Oh yeah, we might have to check that out. And it is Wednesday, the day I'm recording this. And if you're watching this on Wednesday, get your butts on the server. Go to getpixelmon.com to install and play for free today. Shiny Wednesday, baby. Boss Thursday. I actually want to do Boss Thursday one of these days soon because I really need some items. But we're going to do Shiny Wednesday. So let's run into the red server and get our journey started. Okay, so we left off our journey catching some pretty crazy shinies, right? We ended up getting Spiky Mikey. We got Jet. And we also got Timon, or 3mon, or whatever number he is at this point. I have no idea. But when we look at our badges, we can see that we now have 3 badges. We took on the Psychic Gym as our last badge. So if we go to Warp Gym 4, we can get an understanding of what the next gym is, which is indeed Grass and Electric. And we see from the rules right here that your boy needs 4v4 level 55 to take on Grass and Electric. So when I take a peek at my team here, I think we almost have to get Jet on the team, right? Grass and Electric. I think Fritter could easily be really good. And I also think Shutterfly could be really good. And then I think it would be stupid not to bring Bugs, right? Like, I feel like these 4 are really good. Like, Majora could be good against Grass Electric, but as could Bucky. Bucky could be really good. Do you have, he's Chlorophyll. I was hoping. You know what? Don't we have ability tokens, though? Could I ability token? I have to go check my ability tokens because we could potentially have Sap Sipper on Bucky. And Bucky could be good with Sap Sipper, but this team is really solid, man. Like, Grass Electric is going to struggle against this team, I think. Especially Fritter. Like, Fritter can set up and win the game. So, we have to get everybody to level 55, train them up. I need to train up Jet, our newest member, get him to level 55, and then I think we're going to take on the gym. So, let's get that training started, and then we're going to configure our team for the gym and see what happens. Here are the coordinates to my house. You can go to -4, 5, 7, 5, 63, 51, 71. If anyone wants to come build a house near me, you can see this guy built a really cool aDrive statue. And obviously I got my little waterfall and everyone's built around here. We got a beautiful little town. So plenty of really cool things going on. You're welcome to come build with us. Time to train Jet in speed. All right, little Jet here is all EV trained. Let's evolve him into a Vibrava. Boom, Shiny Vibrava. Honestly, one of my faves, dude. I've always loved how great Shiny Vibrava looks. And we're talking about good shinies. Flygon, one of the best of all time, guys. No joke. This is legit one of the best shines of all time. Look at him. I think we could even ride him if I wanted to. Oh, yeah. Well, not the best. Look at that. He picks me up with his feet, dude. This is amazing. Like, imagine if you could play a Pokemon game and ride with a Flygon carrying you. Isn't that amazing, guys? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is big. Quiver Dance for Shutterfly, which was one of the moves we've been hoping for. And now we can level lock Shutterfly at level 55. I actually feel like Shutterfly might end up just being super busted. A lot of people sleep on it, but it could be really good against the right Pokemon. If it can set up Quiver Dances in the gym, I think we'll be in really good shape. Geez, there is a thunderstorm and a half outside. My goodness, I wonder if we'll see any thunder and lightning. But I think our team is trained up. I just stopped at the TM shop to give my little Jet here the move U-turn, which I feel like is a good addition. Unfortunately, I don't have the best move set for him, but I think he'll be okay. Jeez, calm down, thunder and lightning. You're very loud. Otherwise, I think Shutterfly is really, really good. I think Shutterfly can honestly just destroy this gym if they don't get Stealth Rocks up. And then we've got Bugs the Cinderace here, which obviously is incredibly hard. I might lead with Bugs, just because it can put pressure on whatever leads. And then Fritter's huge, man. If Fritter gets up a Dragon Dance, we have a few ways to potentially win this. So I'm gonna head over to the gym. We're gonna Warp Gym 4. And I'm gonna queue up here and try to take on the Grass and Electric type gym. All right, so while I'm waiting for the gym leader to sign online, I am going to try some of these new random crate keys. I think the Twilight crate's actually gone. Got some new stuff coming out soon, but let's try the random crate. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is really cool, actually. This is a new addition, adding the random crate. Let's see what we get. I got one random Pokemon. Let's see what that is. I got a DARKRAI. You gotta love that, dude. You get a random Pokemon and it ends up being a DARKRAI. Y'all need to try these random crates. Let's try it again. All right, I don't know if my luck's gonna be quite as good as DARKRAI. Let's see it. Haunter. Okay, so we don't quite get as good as DARKRAI. We get a Haunter. Let's see what else we can find. And another random Pokemon, all right. A Riolu, all right, we'll keep going. I actually want the move tokens, so give me those. You gotta be kidding me. Another random Pokemon. How does this keep happening? A Golisopod, all right. Dude. Oh my God, I keep getting random Pokemon. I got, let's see here. What did I get? I think Cursula is what I just got. Okay, I think I realized what's going on here. The random Pokemon happens 95% of the time. So most of the time we are gonna get the random Pokemon, and then the other things are shuffled in there because the other things like the Ditto are really, really valuable on the server. So you could try the random crate. I got some cool stuff. I mean, I got a Darkrai on the first one, a Tyrantrum, a Shieldon. Some pretty cool Pokemon, but we're gonna keep it on. We're gonna, Jesus, man, what is that monster? My man's got a crazy Alter Rayquaza or whatever he's got going on there. I'm gonna keep checking and seeing if the gyms open up because we're waiting for the gym leader get back from his lunch. So when he get back, we're gonna throw down in the Grass Legend gym. Yo, there's a shiny Clefairy right here! What? Bro, we're all at the crates and a shiny Clefairy spawned and I was the first to see it, bro. Holy shenanigans. I gotta catch it. A Moonball seems pretty fitting. Dude, I don't think anyone noticed it. I think it legit just spawned right here at the crates, and I just happened to walk around the corner, and there's a shiny Clefairy sitting right there. And I got it! Dude, I wasn't even shiny hunting yet. That's wild. Shiny Wednesday doing big things. That's hilarious, dude. I legitimately came around this corner, like, waiting for the gym to open up, and this Clefairy's just chilling there. It's got Magic Guard, which is amazing. Yo, this could actually be really, really good for us later. Wow, that was in spawn. All right, well, the gym leader's still not on, so I'm kind of forced to just do some other things while we wait for the gym leader. The next gym after Gym 4 is the Fire Ground Gym, which screams that I should definitely get some water types. So I think what I'll do is I'll drop a shiny boost token, and we can head to the water and try to find ourselves another water type to go along with Kite for the next gym. So I'll kind of do things a little out of order today. I'll shiny hunt and then I'll do the gym battle. I don't know if I've ever seen Oricorio flapping around. Look at that thing. At least that form. I just found a Faticate. Yo, shiny Clauncher, there it is. Let's go, dude. I was actually hoping that this would be one of the mons we would find. Level 36, this thing is incredibly powerful with Aura Launcher. Let's see if I can catch him. I'm just gonna chuck an Ultra Ball at him. I might have to weaken him a little bit, but dude, this guy is exactly what we need for the Fire and Ground type gym for Gym 5. It's gonna be so strong, dude. Like I said, he just hits incredibly hard with Mega Launcher, and we do catch Clauncher, baby. This thing is gonna be sick, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's got Mega Launcher, of course. Water Pulse gets buffed by that. It is timid nature, which is amazing, dude. All of that is super good news. That is just a massive win for us, dude. That is actually a massive win. That's Fritter. Let's send him out and take a look at him. Dude, and we got the big one. What a great shiny and what an epic find for us for the server. So that's gonna be our shiny. Now, like I said, I gotta take on the grass and ledge type gym, and we'll get to use that Clauncher for the next gym battle. But let me get queued up for that gym and we're gonna throw down. All right, I'll let you guys comment in the comment section below what you want me to name this Clauncher, and I'll pick one for the next episode. I do believe the gym just opened. I kind of begged them. I was like, hey, can you open the gym? I really want to face it. So it is open. We're gonna join the queue and we're gonna throw down against the 4th gym right here, right now. All right, looks like we're in. I think I'm gonna lead with Jet because it can U-turn out and doesn't get hit by those ground type or those ledge type moves. I think, actually, you know what? Let me withdraw Jet. Let's lead Bugs. I think Bugs is a really good lead. We'll leave Fritter, Shutterfly, and Jet. Those are the 4 we're bringing. Let's jump into the battle. He's gonna lead with Whimsicott. Okay, so Bugs is a really good lead for us. I can simply click Pyro Ball here, I think is my best bet. Although I could try to set up with Quiver Dance at this point. Iron Head should also knock him out, but I think Pyro Ball is the better bet, so let's go for Pyro Ball. Gonna switch out into Stunfisk. Hopefully I don't miss. Okay, I hit the Pyro Ball, it's pretty good damage. Didn't knock him out, but good damage nevertheless. Now this thing is most certainly either gonna go, actually let's just go Jet, because I can Earthquake. If he sets up Stealth Rocks, he gets Stealth Rocks up. He's gonna Discharge, doesn't work. I get a free Earthquake here, or I can U-turn. I really like the U-turn, because I think the Earthquake is so obvious. Do I think that they're gonna predict that though? Let's U-turn. He's gonna switch out, go Whimsicott. Perfect, I get the U-turn off. And now I have the option to go into Shutterfly, and I could try to set up and just win this right now. I think I go for it. You don't really get these opportunities, Quick Quiver Dance. I should be able to take anything from a Whimsicott. It may have Hurricane, that would be the only big issue. But then it's gotta hit it. Most Whimsicotts generally have like more support type moves. Could have Encore. But let's see what he's gonna do here. So far so good. He's gonna go for Tailwind. So it's good to know. I get a Quiver Dance off. Unless he shows me something otherwise, I'm just gonna Quiver Dance again. I don't really mind the Tailwind. Because I know I can beat the Stunfisk. I know I can beat the Whimsicott. Tailwind, and I can stall at the Tailwind right now. He's gonna go for Taunt, so he's gonna prevent me from doing that again. Okay, so lesson learned. What I can do in the meantime is I can Icy Wind though, in case he switches. And any hit he's gonna go for, I can take pretty well. And we can try to stall out this Quiver, or this Tailwind by just letting him, you know, attack me here. I don't really think he's gonna do too much to me with whatever he goes for. He is gonna switch out and go into Stunfisk. I'm gonna get an Icy Wind off on the Stunfisk, which is really nice. That's gonna slow him down and pretty much guarantee that my Icy Wind will knock him out on the next turn. And I will knock out the Stunfisk. So Tailwind's gone as well, and I'm boosted speed. So he has to go Whimsicott if he wants to set up Tailwind again. And there is Shutterfly looking real good right now in the electric grass type gym. Poised to do some serious damage. Here comes an Electivire. Now again, he does not have his boost right now. He almost certainly knocks me out with a fire move. But the reality of it is, like, does that really concern me? Like, if I just go for Bug Buzz here, what does he do to that? Like, he'll knock me out? It's not really a big deal. I'm gonna go for it. And I almost knock him out. I just miss. He is gonna get the Fire Punch off there. So unfortunately, I don't get the KO. I'm gonna go Bugs now, though. And Bugs can go for the Pyro Ball and finish off this Electivire. He shouldn't be faster. We've been through this before, but I don't think he's faster. I am max speed. So it's unlikely that his Electivire is faster than me at this point. Although that would be really frustrating. I could Sucker Punch, but he's done enough switching in this match to make me not want to Sucker Punch. Fireball does come off, knock out the Electivire. Okay, so we know we have a Whimsicott left that's weakened. And we know we have one other Pokemon. So, and it's most likely a grass type, I would have to guess. It's gonna be Shiftry, which makes me feel really good because I can just click Pyro Ball. He could have Sucker Punch, but we should be able to do some massive damage here. And I can also U-turn out on the Shiftry if something goes wrong with Bugs. Although, the only thing I will say is, okay, we just straight up knock out Shiftry, that's amazing. So all I have to do is beat the Whimsicott. I'm gonna click Iron Head so I don't miss. And I'm faster, and I knock out the Whimsicott, and I seal the deal, and I pick up my next badge. GG's, that's what I'm talking about. We absolutely destroyed the grass and electric type gym, and I get a diamond. And we can look at our badges now. And we do indeed have it. Cinderace, Flabble, Frostmoth, Flygon, putting in the work, baby. I call that one a big win, picking up our 4th badge, and we're gonna be throwing down for the fire and ground type gym on the next episode. So let me know your thoughts on the nickname for Clauncher, and hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and don't forget you can go to getpixelmon.com to play on our Pixelmon servers for free. I play on the red server, but we have a bunch of other amazing servers. And today is Shiny Wednesday, the day this goes up. So don't miss out on all these shiny Pokemon. You saw me get that Clefairy, we got the Clauncher. Overall, great episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out this one right here. Otherwise, you should totally check out this video. They're both awesome, you're pretty awesome, and I'll see you guys on the next one.